fear is like an unpredictable sea. At times you can tame it, yet other times it leads you right into the heart of the storm. Helen, the wife of the king of Sparta, Menelaus, was kidnapped. The princes of Troy, who violated the sacred principle of hospitality, are at fault. The storm they unleashed was soon to sweep through the whole of Greece. With wind in their sails, to the beat of the war drums, the sons of Greece set sail, hungry for justice and glory, ready to restore honor and to punish the bold Trojans. And among them, Achilles, a fearless warrior whose mere presence filled hearts with courage. A hero of 100 battles. But this time, even he did not believe in an easy victory. The Trojans made sure of that. A fiery blaze illuminated the night sky, bringing death and destruction. Fear looked the Greeks in the eyes. Trapped in the unrelenting grip of the elements, they had to overcome their fright. Suddenly, one of the boats broke free from the hellish turmoil. Achilles, with Myrmidons at his side, fought his way to the shore. If only he could recapture Helen, the war would be at its end. At least that's what he still believed back then.
Myrmidons, my brothers in arms! We did not fight through the storm and flames to perish on this wretched sand. We have come here to win, and we shall win when we recapture Helen from the enemy's grasp. Many armies have fallen before these walls. Look for their weak points and for passages. That is how we shall try to get inside. Cast away your fear and fight bravely. And when the battle's dust settles, the glory of true heroes shall await you. To Troy! Ah!
So, Helen wasn't kidnapped. She went freely, from what I remember, of the Iliad, which I read just a few years ago. She was a cheater. But because she was the queen of Sparta, it was a serious thing. And it was a serious situation. So the majority of Greece banded together to kill Troy, which they did such a good job of that people believed Troy to be a fictional place until just a few years ago, a decade or two ago. They discovered Troy. And this is the year 2026 after the death of Christ. And I believe the Battle of Troy, let's see, or 13 years before Christ. So, actually, Achilles could have been around during the time of Jesus, of Nazareth. Our Lord and Savior, Son of the living God.
I need to get to Troy and rescue Helen. That is the only way to end this war quickly.
Yeah.
For Troy!
How do I use the shield? Is there a shield button? I guess I haven't unlocked it yet.
Gods, it's him.
There it is. Strong attack, quick attack. Got some stuff. Let me see. I prefer sprint to be on the shift key.
If I could attract the Trojans' attention, it would give my men time to find a passage inside. I will challenge their commander, and if he is in his right mind, maybe I could convince him to give up Helen. I just need to get to the gate.
Gods, it's
Okay, I can dodge. I like the attack to cursor thing. That's a neat feature. This is very similar to Spark in the Dark, and I know this one came close earlier, but I didn't play it. I guess I don't play a lot of 3D isometric, top-down, third-person isometric games. That's a nice feature, nice touch. Oh, I like that. Nice power stab. Where's my stamina here?
Not yet.
Indicated with a special mark because Achilles would recognize them. But I am not a trained soldier like Achilles. And I'm not in his eyes and I cannot recognize him. So for us, there's a marker.
You must be a fool to come here alone. Is it death you seek, Achilles? Or maybe you want to beg for mercy?
Hector, I suggest an honest duel. The victor shall decide Helen's fate and put this war to an end.
Helen is under Paris's protection.
Are you and your brother ready to sacrifice the lives of your men for her? When the rest of the fleet gets here, hundreds will die on both sides. Why must anyone else die when the commanders can put an end to further bloodshed with one duel?
You seek an honorable solution? But there is nothing honorable about war. It's messy and brutal, and history is written by the victors. Archers, on my mark!
What kind of goofy ass swing is that?
Archers!
I see now why you lost. Hector's the bravest of the Trojans. Nice. Oh man, that makes me want a round shield.
You were right, Prince Hector. History is indeed written by the victors, but your death was not in vain. It will help end this hopeless war. Hopefully this fight bought my men some time. I need to know whether they managed to find entry into the city. The gate will not budge. Surely I won't get inside this way.
Barbarians! You'll pay for this!
I already did. Paid whatever it was, $20 or whatever.
Commander! I found a way to the city, not far from here, in a rock cleft. Son of a bitch ambushed me.
Your sacrifice shall save thousands. After the battle, we will raise our cups in your name. Rest in peace, soldier. Your deeds shall never be forgotten.
I definitely like the attack. This different thing, being able to move and aim as two separate things. It's a nice feature. And then light attack, heavy attack is nice. There's no difference whether holding the shield up or not. It doesn't seem that alt does anything. Let's go see.
I think I found the passage. This will have to do. The defenders prepared for a frontal attack, but they did not consider this narrow passage. An entire army would not be able to get through it, but a small unit would slip through and divert attention. Right, I'm in. I have to find the way to the upper city. That's where I should find help.
throw will come back to you. Press Alt to throw your shield. Alt to summon your shield. Man, that's awesome. How would he do this in real life? Like, how amazing is that?
Die, you Greek scoundrel!
Man, I'm sorry. I'm trying to throw... You pissing me off. I was trying to... Sorry for getting you hit like that. I was trying to do the shield throw. It's not that great in this situation we're in.
Get him!
His arm came off.
The Trojans were so sure of victory, but they did not even evacuate the civilians.
Can't help. Sorry. I was attacking the wrong guy anyway. The Trojans are wearing what looks like Mongolian headwear or something. Persian headwear.
Get him!
A moment longer.
What left is there to... Oh, tab. Still need to drink potion.
Get him! One more wretched dog has slipped inside.
I didn't see the civilian there. I was not trying to kill the civilian. Though I'm pretty sure they'd all be killed in normal circumstances. It doesn't go very far. Oh, never mind, it does. I was definitely not trying to attack the civilians over there.
Some of my warriors have already managed to break through. Their zeal shall give me time to do my part of the mission. No, I cannot get through here.
That would be super cool to be able to do this. This is the cooler version of Xena's chakram throw. I was a big fan of the Hercules TV series, and there were a lot of crossovers with the Xena series. And I liked watching that one too. It was nice that they had two shows that are in the same era.
This wooden horse could feed my entire unit.
Oh, there it is. The Trojan horse that breached the gates. The brave cat cannot be running away.
See him, boys?
Still getting used to the... I guess there's only a cooldown when it hits a person.
See him, boys?
Have mercy.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Take what you
The
want.
enemy is running
but let
towards
me
the
live.
palace! Soldiers, protect the prince! Protect Prince Paris!
Enough of this madness, Paris. Release Helen.
Madness? Look beyond the walls. There you will witness true madness. The madness of the kings who came here with you.
This war is nothing but the consequences of your mindless decisions.
You have stained the honor of the king of Sparta. The honor of the Greeks. Did you think that this insult would go unpunished?
You think that if Helen returned to Greece it would change anything? You speak so much of Menelaus, yet you failed to see who wanted this war from the very beginning. Besides, if I handed Helen over to that sick tyrant, it would be like sentencing her to death. I came to love her, and I shall defend her until my last breath.
Of course, and then Aphrodite saves his stupid fucking ass. But then again, it's Aphrodite.
That monster, he will kill her.
Too many people have died because of
It's the truth. All this entire war was built on a lie.
Fucking firebomb. What what is a fury point? Why is my health bar so low? It was much bigger before.
No. This cannot
I
end
didn't
like
notice
this.
the burn just effect. My mistake.
I thought I was a step away from ending this war. Doubt, however, struck first. Unexpectedly, it overpowered me. I could feel my strength waning with each moment,
So it was on
and the
purpose
cold
then.
grip of fear taking away my will to fight. Before I regained my composure, I was in the clutches of the abyss. Time and space lost meaning, until finally, that voice appeared inside my head.
They should have killed Helen with Paris.
This is not the end, Achilles. Not yet. Find your new path. The line becomes blurrier and blurrier. A smith. Find a smith.
Is this possible? Am I alive? That voice. A smith. It doesn't make any sense. Where am I? How did I get here? I can't be far from Troy. I need to take a look around.
Resting at the shrine will recover your strength and relieve you of all discomfort. It will replenish your belt with items as long as you have the necessary resources. But beware, once you rest, or when you revive, many enemies will rise from the dead. You'll be revived at the last shrine you rested at. There's a skill tree. So it's like a skill web with nodes.
Did you see any Trojans around?
Trojans? I don't recall ever stumbling upon them in these lands. And I have lived here for a very long time. I take care of local necropolises and those who rest within them. People used to pay proper respect to the dead. These shrines, too. They sought strength and solace within them to face the challenges ahead. You should try doing that, too. Reflecting upon one's life can bring meaning to one's death. You look tired and lost. Can I help you somehow?
Show me the way to the walls of Troy. I must get there as quickly as possible.
With the winds on your side, you will have to sail for a couple of days to reach the walls of Troy. Or rather, to what's left of them. 10 years ago, Agamemnon and Menelaus attacked Troy, causing fear and bloodshed to spread all over Greece. They arrived here too, in Mycenae.
No, that's impossible. You're lying.
I am not in the habit of lying to others. I try to help them. Tough times we live in, and mutual aid is now a very precious and rare currency. If I'm not mistaken, somewhere here lives a very skilled smith. He remembers the times of war. I'm certain he will help you find your way in this very difficult moment. He can also take care of your equipment because, as far as I can see, it seems to be past its prime.
Thanks for the advice.
If you really don't remember the last couple of years, Greece may seem different to you, foreign, and you might not recognize your old friends. That smith has been living in this area for many years. If you manage to find him and gain his trust, he could turn out to be a good ally in these difficult times. That smith has been living in this area for many years. If you manage to find him and gain his trust, he could turn out to be a good ally in these difficult times.
I wasn't expecting skeletons for some reason.
Dead rising from their graves? How is that possible? There are more and more of them. Where did they come from? No matter. I shall send them back where they belong.
Whoops. That skeleton has bigger magic muscles. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Executioner's axe. That's a lot of extra damage. What does that mean, Peltast? Light infantry from Thrace and Paeonia. A javelin thrower. I'll give it a shot. I don't particularly like axes, but pretty good, big significant difference. drifting off to sleep. It's late. Or early.
I'm getting better at this.
Skills. Okay, I can choose endurance or strength. And I'm gonna go with strength. I can only unlock at the Shrine of Hades, which is fine because I'm falling asleep. So I'm gonna go take a little sleep time.
That smith has been living in this area for many years. If you manage to find him and gain his trust, he could turn out to be a good ally in these difficult times.
Alright. It's bedtime. I'll be back. So, 10 years after the death of Achilles. Originally, you don't know, Achilles was struck in the heel by an archer with a poison arrow, and that was the cause of his death. And I suppose this is taking the story a bit further than his legend, which is, I think, okay. I don't think the Greeks would be upset about it, knowing that it's all fictional, because there were plenty of Greek stories like this. You know, people went in and out of Hades all the time. So, and the heroes, the great heroes, were given a little bit of elevated status. Anyway, this is gonna be the game I play for a little while, I believe. I might even hook it up to my TV. I'm not sure. I'm kind of tired. I kind of want to chill. It's a shame I can't play it on one of my consoles. That'd make things easier. I don't think I have an HDMI cord long enough to hook up to my TV. Then you wouldn't have to hear me talk. I don't really have a mic to use. So, this is what I'm gonna play. I think I admire Achilles. He was one of the great warriors of legend. So, I'll play this for a bit. Anyway, I'll see you later.